Hi, my name is Ella Wilks. I'm a senior studying environmental studies and economics, and I'm graduating this fall. This past summer, I worked with Sound Transit as their sustainability intern, where I was able to focus on the intersection of my majors. From this experience, I was able to form my capstone project in research, from data to dialogue, sustainability communication that drives change. Sustainability across the globe is at risk. Each year, millions of taxpayer and investor dollars are used to propel sustainable development, but many of the actions and decisions that take place behind the scenes and go unnoticed. With the lack of transparency and knowledge surrounding these projects, the faith in the public can falter, impacting investment and funding, which is critical to the continuation of sustainable development. This is especially critical to agencies such as Sound Transit, who receives over half of their funding from local taxes. This led me to my main research question. How can we effectively communicate the success of sustainability initiatives to convey their importance and attract additional support? To address this question, I worked alongside the team at Sound Transit, where I built two digital tools: a cost tracking tool, which tracked project costs and investments that are related to sustainability, and an emissions analysis tool, which allows us to compare the usage of pollutants across capital projects. Additionally, I conducted informal interviews with staff from different departments, completed scholarly research, and used Sound Transit's internal news platform NewsLink to write articles which tested my findings. Together, this research revealed 5 key aspects of successful communication. First, communication needs to be frequent and well displayed. Research and experience with NewsLink revealed that to keep an audience hooked and engaged, it is best to pare down. Instead of choosing one lengthy annual report, we should provide monthly alerts and projects that people can follow over and over that can help gain and retain interest. Next, design needs to be interactive. Interactive design is critical for deeper understanding. Instead of using static graphics, having interactive design works like a choose your own adventure path. The user can follow the storyline, or the project in this case, and watch the thought process through each step, which helps them gain a better grasp of the process from start to finish. I attempted to utilize interactive design in my cost tracking tool. Here, the tool would allow the user to hover over different aspects of construction and see what environmental projects the funding was being diverted to. Third, tailored information is tailored to different knowledge bases. Tailoring the information helps us address the different types of individuals who are coming to this knowledge. A researcher, investor, or educator needs those large databases, like that of which would be reported in an annual report. However, some of the public doesn't have the information that would help them address this. Tailoring the data to different knowledge bases ensures that each individual has the best chance of understanding. Fourth, tangible evidence is critical. From my informal interviews, I learned how important it is to provide something that is tangible. Often we are given statistics such as CO2 levels. However, these can feel intangible as the day-to-day change isn't exactly noticeable for most people. Instead, focusing on physical changes like the number of people moving through the trains or the parks that are being restored in local areas can help communities connect with the work that is being done. This was further highlighted during my site visits, where I listened to my peers discuss how plans had been carefully changed to avoid the complexities of the surrounding environments. While these plans are public, they don't receive much traffic, and by increasing visibility, agencies such as Sound Transit could demonstrate the thought and care that is put into each and every decision. Finally, we have the clear presentation of economic benefits. Many sustainable investments pay themselves off over time, and Sound Transit even has a tracker for this. However, these results are often kept behind the curtain. By highlighting the aspects of development such as these, we can help redefine sustainability as a smart investment, not just a money sink. I further work to help build both of my tools to reflect this. In combination, they show how through increased funding, we've been able to decrease the reliance on pollutants. In order to ensure that sustainability receives the support necessary, the research I conducted can be used to create a communication template that can be used nationwide. This would provide guidelines and help improve communication along the way. With improved support and communication, people are more likely to invest in the projects, helping propel sustainable development and creating a positive feedback loop. I want to say a special thanks to the team at Sound Transit for welcoming me into their space this summer and allowing me to get creative while completing my research. Thank you for listening.